Hey there. So I would like to take you on a brief tour of a metaverse experience without actually going into the metaverse. I also intend to share with you today how one of the big brands, L'Oreal, in fact, has dived completely into this, and they have partnered with another company called ReadyPlayer.me, in addition to yet another company which will be revealed as part of my presentation. But here's a few key things that I'd like you to pay attention to. One is the overall customer experience. Number two, the multiple uses of technology to to create this wow factor in customer experience. And now a use case for using metaverse and augmented reality to create, again, this wow experience for the customer. We're moving away from advertising as we know it and funnels to actual customer experience that they can experience in multiple locations and with varying uses of technology, which causes them to want to buy. So pay attention to these things. This all began actually for me with the company called ReadyPlayer.me. If you go to that website, ReadyPlayer.me, you will be able to create your own avatar easily. So I highly recommend you try the experience, having your own avatar for later uses when you do get into the metaverse, or when you consider how you might be able to use these things for your business. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So now I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to jump right in here. So this all came from when I signed up with ReadyPlayer.me, which is free, by the way, and so is the avatar. I signed up for their newsletter. So I got their newsletter today, and it says here L'Oreal and ReadyPlayer Me. So let's just check this out, and we'll see what you think. So here you can see, sure, these are great looking avatars created probably through ReadyPlayer Me. And then using L'Oreal as part of the program. But here's what I really wanted you to pay attention to. Here's this thing more about our vision of beauty experience, okay? And there's several options here. I'm only going to take you down one path. I will include the links below so that you can choose to explore this even more. So here we are. Now we're going into the L'Oreal group website, and it takes just a minute or two to load up, and you'll see why in a moment. I will turn up the sound because it may be a little bit difficult to hear, but here we go. Discover the future of beauty. Now this brings us into a metaverse setting without actually having to put on the VR glasses and AR glasses and that kind of thing. And you'll see here they give us a couple of portals that we can explore. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of them. And it says down below there, click on a portal to have more, to engage more. So when I clicked on that one, of course, that brings me to more choices. We can discover more up here. I can share with you one of their device innovations, as well as a new product line for beauty. And of course, the interview. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the product line. So if we click on it, it brings us in. This brings us to the whole idea of a custom-made foundation. So guys, don't just pay attention. I know this is geared towards women, but I want you to be thinking about business use cases. So if I go ahead and click on this, and of course there's an introduction to how to make best use of L'Oreal and what it is they're trying to achieve. But I'm scrolling down here because you can come back and read this on your own. We come down here and they have then even more video experiences. But the one I'm going to choose, and with their values and philosophies and all kinds of super interesting things that you can pay attention to. But the one I want to take you to is something called ModiFace. L'Oreal partnered with a company called ModiFace, and here's where we're going to get to discover more about that. So ModiFace, it was founded by the University of Toronto Engineering, and it is using augmented reality to create an impressive customer experience. So of course, we've got the virtual trying on different makeup. This is not a new idea. I've seen this already with several companies, including Mary Kay. You have your face in front of the camera, and then you can try on their different products, and you can see what you will look like with those different colors and different textures and that kind of thing. So that part isn't necessarily new. But what I want to take you to is how L'Oreal's augmented reality acquisition helps with the online brand experience. So if we go ahead and click on that, this takes you to a CNBC video. So bear with me a little bit because I understand there's going to be an ad in front of this. We'll just give that a moment or two to do its thing. And then we'll jump right into the CNBC segment, which is 5.5 minutes. I think I can do this.
As L'Oreal becomes more digitally focused, that focus isn't just on products. In early 2018, L'Oreal bought Toronto-based ModiFace, a company specializing in artificial intelligence and augmented reality.
We had this website where you could change your lips with a celebrity. You could have different lips or different eyes for fun. And my co-founder had the idea, well, what if we let them have a facelift? So there was a facelift button that you could apply on your image. And that got the attention of a marketing manager at the company that makes Botox. And so our first simulation when we were started was for simulating skincare products. And eventually from there, we moved to makeup and hair.
It began by allowing people to upload pictures and eventually video to allow users to find out which colors and products worked for them. It was all about being realistic.
What we do, I would say better than anyone else, is simulating real products. So our goal isn't to airbrush a photo to the maximum effect. It is to, if this is a foundation or a lipstick or a hair color, we just want to match that precise shade and effect.
And it wasn't long before L'Oreal noticed what they were up to.
L'Oreal had started to look into augmented reality, and they had seen the results. They'd seen that it's engaging. As the technology got better, and as we had more deployments, it became clear that it actually had an impact on conversions. We've seen 3 times increase in sales, which is substantial. And the last factor was that this is something that every retailer and tech companies were interested in. This is a capability. Filters, photo filters are becoming very popular. And L'Oreal was one of the first companies to realize the impact of this technology. And so now the question is not, is it effective? The question is, how quickly can we deploy it and scale it globally?
It's not just about having an app online, it's about an in-store experience too. It's why the technology has been made open source to retail and channel partners.
We partner with Macy's, with tech companies like WeChat and Facebook, with Amazon. And so the retailer aspect of what we do is very important as well. It allows L'Oreal retail partners to also use our technology and provide a beneficial service to their users. But we're constantly looking at what is the next stream, what is the next platform. So we found, for example, in China, messaging is a major avenue by which people find and buy products. So we partnered with WeChat to provide our capability directly in WeChat to customers for L'Oreal brands. So streams will change, but our technology will adapt over time.
This sort of technology has been around for a while. It allows an image to be changed in real time, but why is it useful for marketers?
The most effective ads are actually not ads, they're services. So when someone comes on a L'Oreal website and instead of telling them, just here's a lipstick and for everyone, same product, letting them play with different colors and then recommending what might be best for them or what options might match the lipstick that they have added to the basket. That is really the most effective.
integrating this type of virtual try-on technology for brands and for the consumers, really it's helping that whole omni-channel experience become 360. So whether you're being present on a website, it's on a mobile app, you're in store, any touch point for a consumer, this is going to be present there, and it's just helping to tie everything with a neat little bow. So you go in, you explore the products, you can try them on, you feel like you've gotten a personalized experience, you're happy with the results, and then you purchase the products and you leave.
Augmented reality is maturing rapidly. So what's next for this kind of technology?
I think the future is voice. It's slowly starting to creep into the industry, but I think in the next 5-10 years, you're going to see it everywhere. The way that it works with L'Oreal and the Metaverse technology, it's a perfect way to have a conversation with a consumer or with a beauty advisor, but you're doing it with the virtual try-on application to be able to ask something quickly. I need to see any blue eyeshadows you have, or show me the red matte lipstick. It's just another natural way of exploring. You're looking in a mirror and then you can have a conversation, you can visually see. So it's touching all of the senses, really.
From understanding someone's skin and being able to recommend what products might be just best for them, that personalization, which our technology enables, I think is the future of marketing in many industries, and but especially in beauty.
L'Oreal has made a number of acquisitions, for example, Modiface. What's your involvement in these as the Chief Digital Officer?
Modiface is a great story. Modiface used to be a long-standing partner of ours. We've worked with them for 7 years, and suddenly we really realized that augmented reality was becoming a key thing, not just a trend, but a key thing in the way people and consumers were discovering our brands, were obviously experimenting our brands and also buying our brands. And so we thought that it would be building a key competitive advantage by insourcing that expertise and that talent. We have created a fantastic bridge between Modiface and L'Oreal brands. And today Modiface is being rolled out across all our brands and across all our websites, our apps, our point of sales. And it's been a great story so far.
All right, so I wanted to share that with you. Now, pay attention also to how it is that we got here. Lovely interview. We got there from going through the L'Oreal website, which we got there from this sort of metaverse experience where we can choose different things. So if we go back one more, and I were to choose, say, this device, I can then, of course, show you whatever this new device is, and it would take you down another portal, which would give you more information about this technology and what it is they're attempting to achieve. So this is why people need to pay attention to the metaverse. It's being expanded in so many new and unique ways that really engage the customer and give them a place to buy. And this was all without me putting on any special goggles, without going and creating an avatar, which I still recommend because that's just fun. But I just wanted to share with you the possibilities for the metaverse and why we need to pay attention to this and where we're going. So thanks once again. I will be doing a Facebook live, actually via Zoom, tomorrow, Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will put the link into that particular group and down in the comments down below if you would like to just join me live, and we'll see where we go tomorrow. Thanks again.